know how many married women are single mothers?
I don't, but,
Whoa.
Get into it. Get into it. Get into
Married
it.
women are single? How does that?
I'll give you this explanation.
Okay.
I'm not, because me and my husband actually work together on raising our kids. But there is plenty of households where a woman is solely responsible for raising kids. And a man don't give a fuck.
And you define those women as single mothers?
A married woman that's a single mom, yeah.
Oh,
it's legally no. But in reality, if you're a man, and I mean your household run how your household run. But if you can't help your wife or your girl out with the kids, and you know she need a break, or I saw a video of a girl breastfeeding, and she was dozing off breastfeeding. The boyfriend was recording her. Look at you being reckless. Da, 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 da. Why wouldn't you just grab your baby? Baby, go lay down for a second. You tired?
Now I get you. When
because she's a single mom.
But you know what? Personally,
next caller.
I potty train my.
Hey beautiful people, how you all doing today? It's your girl Maria David, and I'm happy to see you here today. Thanks for joining. Today's video we're talking about married women that are single mothers in their married homes. It is not only, some people feel like single mothers are mothers that are not married, but do you know, or did you know that there are some married women that are in their married homes and they are single mothers? Do you know? They exist. They are just inside the marriage just because of marriage sake. I don't want to leave so people will think that I am not happy. I don't want to leave because of society. They are practically doing everything. They are even doing more than single mothers. Actually, single mothers, sometimes the man is going to give them money and all of that. But married women, they will do everything related to the child. In fact, they'll go as far as making money, in short, providing for the man again in the house. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section. I have few stitches to share with you. Also, stay down, relax, and let's watch the stitches together.
How many married women are single mothers?
I don't, but, whoa.
I don't even know where to start. My husband and I have been married for 12 years. We have 3 kids. And it took me years. When I say years, like I don't even know how many years, but it took me the longest time just to get my husband to understand that my job as a mom and as a wife is exhausting. And just because you go out to work to make money, your job is not more difficult than mine. I could work, raise the kids, and be your wife and do everything all together at once, while you just have one task, which is to go work and make money and bring back money home. Like, no, sir. You're going to help. You're going to get them ready for bed. You're going to feed them dinner. You're going to help with homework. You're going to take them to school. You're going to help. I do not care. Your job does not end once you clock out from work and you get home. Mine is always running, yours too.
How many married women are single mothers?
I don't, but, whoa.
Why was the concept so confusing? Why are they acting like this is brand new?
How many married women are single mothers?
Who she's describing is a woman in a shitty marriage, not a single mother. They kind of look the same on the outside, and I've heard lots of married women tell me that they feel like single mothers, to me, who's an actual single mother. And a lot of the times, the same women did not have to bear 100% financial responsibility to provide for the children for that household. That's mostly my experience of having married women come up to me and tell me that they're single mothers because they have married a man who doesn't lift a finger, is dead weight. In these cases, the man was still providing to some level while living under one household. So that's already one household expenses only. It really does depend on situation, but again, it's kind of comparing apples to oranges. They're both round, but they're not the same fruit.
How many married women are single mothers?
I don't, but, whoa.
Ooh, we can talk about it. This is the actual reason why women keep filing for divorce. They literally will be like, I can do bad all by myself. I could struggle raising these kids all by myself. I could be broken, financially struggling all by myself. Why do I need to raise another full-grown human being when I could just be by myself with my child? And honestly, I don't blame them. Some of y'all gonna be like, no, children need masculine energy. Fair, they do need masculine energy, but who that energy comes from doesn't necessarily have to be a man or the father for that matter. Growing up, I had a father who was absent and present at the same time. Guess what I did have? Really good father figures and really good masculine energy from other places. Okay, so some of that energy was really, really toxic, but still, the point stands.
How many married women are single mothers?
So I'm gonna need y'all to go back and watch that video. Don't come for me, but most of the single mothers that I know are married. No, they're not single legally, but what's legalities when in reality you still have to take on that role because you're the primary parent because the person you got married to is not putting in the same effort. I see so many people say, I'm not pushing a baby out for a man that didn't give me a ring first. While I still support marriage, baby, if you think that that ring is going to change the type of parent that person is,
How many married women are single mothers?
I don't, but, whoa.
Yeah, my daughter says to her dad all the time, my mum was a single mum. I was married, but I was absolutely a single mum.
So I saw a video talking about all the single mothers who are married and how they have to take on all the workload for the kids, all the workload for the household, and most of the time have jobs. And so their partner is an extra child for them. And basically it was just a video about all these women saying how like, yeah, I had to do this, this, and this. And then I ended up divorcing them. And I thought that was going to be the scariest thing being a single mom. And turns out my workload is actually less when I am not with my deadbeat, good for nothing husband. And I just want to say my little 2 cents as a nanny, because I've been a nanny for a couple of years. And it's true. There's been several times where I was a nanny for a household and I didn't even know what the father looked like if it wasn't for a picture on the wall. Like I couldn't tell you what this, and I would be at their house like morning to night, weekends, afternoons, and if he was at home, he was asleep. Nowhere to be found with the kids, nothing interested with the kids. I remember one time a mom had a meeting at work, so I didn't want to text her, and I was taking their kid to school, so I texted the dad, and I was like, hey, can you send me the address to their school? And he was like, text the mom, I don't know. And I remember the first time I encountered a dad that actually gave a shit about the kids and reached out to me to see if I would be a good nanny for their family. I thought I was going to get kidnapped. I told my husband, my boyfriend at the time, and I was like, we're going to meet at a public park to do like a little trial play date. And I need you to be at this park. Just walk around and make sure I'm not about to get kidnapped because no man has ever reached out to me about childcare for their child. Usually mom is putting in work, struggling with the kids, getting them ready for school, getting ready for work. Dad nowhere to be found. And mind you, these were in households where both parents had jobs, so no excuse. And I'm just here as a professional caregiver to let you mothers know who are single mothers who are married, it's easier without that man. He is an extra child that's just an extra burden because he grown. So moral of the story, if your partner isn't partnering the way partners should partner, go find another one because I promise you there are men out there that will. Leave that man child.
So I have a new pet peeve, and that is the whole concept of a married single mom. So I used to be one, but now after the past 2 years, I've been a single mom. I'm just like fully realizing like how messed up this whole concept is. And part of this was triggered by me watching all those TikTok videos of like, oh, a day with mom and a day with dad. And the day with mom is like the whole house is spotless. She's like sweeping and vacuuming with like the baby on a hip and she's got like something on the stove and she's like on the phone trying to plan a doctor's appointment. And then you see the day with dad and it's like the house looks a total mess. They're like sitting on the couch with like soiled shirts and like eating, I don't know, Cheeto Puffs or whatever, watching whatever. And then also me just like being out at activities with my kids, you know, taking my daughter to gymnastics or dance class or whatever, and seeing the moms in there that are married, you know, the married single moms, where it's like they look broke down and tired and like they haven't showered in several days and they're in, you know, freaking sweats or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, you know, my husband, he says that they'll pick them up today so I can try to like make it to the grocery store. Like, why do you have a partner and you're stressed out? And this is not me knocking the moms in any way, shape, or form. Let's be clear about that. But it's just like nothing angers me more than seeing a mom like broke down and haggard and then knowing that she has like a man, like a boyfriend, a husband or whatever to that child. And he's just sitting around doing whatever. Like, if you don't get your butt off the couch and grab that baby so that she can finish the meal, if you don't get up and learn to fold some laundry, like from the bottom of my heart, I want to apologize to all the married single moms out there who you're like struggling and busting your butt and you're haggard and you're tired and you're just like, dang, I feel broke down and I feel like my partner's not contributing. Like, I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart because that is so hard. Like, me being a single mom, it's already hard enough as it is. But then for you to be doing that knowing that you have a partner that's there, that's living with you, that's married to you or whatever, and you look like that, like there should be no way that that should ever happen. Like this is not a 1950s sitcom where, you know, you see the dad struggling to take care of the kid and it's like, it's funny because technically the dad's worked 40 to 80 hours a week and the mom was the only one at the house taking care of everything else. So him not knowing how to take care of the kids and it being a laughable moment makes sense. Today, that is not the case at all, and so it should never have to be that. Like, why are we laughing at that? It's not cute. It's not funny anymore. Like, if you're a grown man, you should know how to cook. If you're a grown man, you should know how to clean. You should know how to do all these different things that she has to do. Like, I'm so tired of seeing moms look tired and neglected and stressed out and feel like they're pretty much a single mom having to do it all. Like, you're not a single mom. You didn't ask for this, so they need to step up to the plate.
Gorgeous people, if you're still here, definitely you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share. Put down your thoughts in the comment section. Any opinion is accepted if you put them down respectfully. For me, married single mother, I know people that are married single mother, like their husbands are not, they feel like when they provide financially it is enough. They're already doing a lot. When a man is providing financially, like it's the one that pays for the school fees, is paying the house rent, is buying the food in the house, is taking the children out for vacation maybe once a year for like a week, and it's not even there for them, just take them out and travel. It feels like it's doing a lot. So the woman is the one that will do everything. It's tiring to even have someone that is helping you as a mom. Talk less of when you are actually married and the person you have this child for is not even helping you. That can be very, very exhausting. And sometimes you might not even realize that you're a single mother in your married home. You might not realize it until you like sit down and be like, oh wait, I think I'm actually a single mother. Because some of the videos that I've seen about married single mothers, most of the women that actually left the marriage, they be like they didn't even know, they didn't realize it until they left, or until it hooked them to the truth and be like, okay, this is not how it's supposed to be. And a man providing financially is never enough to help your wife. Having to be a stay-at-home mom, having your wife to be a stay-at-home mom, doesn't mean that whatever you are doing is the best job. Your job is better than whatever she's doing. Your job has closing time. Your job has time for leave. You can decide to go to work or not, collect sick leave, do this. But as a stay-at-home mom, you are working 24 hours a day. And sometimes it might be so tiring that you don't even want to look at the kids, you don't want to talk to them, you want to be on your own, but you can't. Even in the midnight, even at night, you wake up to check on them. When they wake up and they need you, you are there. You are the cook. You do the laundry. You arrange the house. You go do the grocery shopping. They blame you for any mistake that happens to the child. If a child is sick, you are at fault. Family members come to the house and blame the wife, the mother. What happened to this child's hair? Why is this child like this? Like everything. And the man gets that luxury. The man can come back from work, and if he's tired, he's tired. If a man comes back from work, if he's tired, he's tired. But when a woman comes back from work, she has to start going to the kitchen. Like I have a friend that she doesn't stay at home and work. She has 2 kids and she goes to work just as her husband. They come back home the same time. But when she comes back home, she is entering the kitchen to cook, take care of the kids, do everything. The man will sit down and eat, sleep, while she still do other things before she can. It's crazy. And I just love the fact that internet is bringing out all these things so that some women that are going through this just know that this is what you're really going through. And the thing is, people that left marriages like that, it end up getting easier for them, because as one of the stage said, you might think that you are taking care of just 2 kids. Maybe you have 2 children, but your husband that is there with you is the 3rd child. You might think you're taking care of just 1 child alone, I can handle it, but your husband that is there is the 2nd child. And it always gets easier if you do it alone. And of course, people will say single mothers are the one that raise people that goes to jail, people that steal. Some black men will come and start blaming single mothers, yada yada yada. But what are you black men doing? What are you doing so your wives are home? How are you making them to be not single mothers in their married home? How did they become single mothers? What are you doing? And funny part is some men don't even know they're making their wife being a single mother. They don't know. They don't know. I saw a video and a couple, they were talking about single mothers and how she suffered when she first had a child, her first child. And the man was like, I didn't know you were doing all that. I was like, yeah, you didn't know. But when I told you, guy, I need help, and you started helping, that things got easier. So men don't know. They don't know. This is how they are raised. This is how society had made them think that all you do as a man is just to provide. And they're not even providing enough. If you look at the old provision they are providing, are they really providing so much for you? Because if a man is very rich, he's going to provide a good help for you that will help you to ease your stress as a mother. But if you can't even provide to get to that stage, then is he really providing enough? Because if you leave the woman to provide herself by herself, take care of those children, she can. So that's what today's video is all about. Thank you all so much for sticking around to this point. I'd like to get your thoughts and opinion down in the comments section, and don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.